Are robots now going exponential? Let's try to figure that out right now. So the very last video was about a new humanoid robot factory going into production at a rate of 10,000 humanoid robots a year. Mass production now of humanoid robots. Let's look at a couple of more companies quickly. Serve Robotics rolls out Gen 3 autonomous delivery robot and wing drone partnership. And thanks, Futurride. Autonomous sidewalk delivery startup Serve Robotics has unveiled its third-gen delivery robot boasting significantly enhanced capabilities achieved at substantially lower manufacturing cost. Now that's key, and I'll have a comment shortly. The robot has entered manufacturing, and 2,000 new units are on track to be deployed next year, 2025, on Uber Eats platform. The Gen 3 can move roughly twice as fast, travel twice as far on a charge, and spend 6 more hours a day doing deliveries. So this is a major upgrade to this robot. Its intelligence and autonomy are significantly advanced by the addition of NVIDIA's Jetson Orin module with 5 times more onboard computing power, Ouster's new Rev7 digital LiDAR, and major upgrades to the rest of the sensor suite. The advancements enable the robot to deploy Serve's newest and most powerful AI model architecture, embed new AI capabilities, and execute autonomous navigation decisions much faster. Producing a cutting-edge robot that can drive faster and further while running 5 times more AI and slashing cost in half is a true engineering feat, said Dr. Ali Kashani, CEO of Serve. Our new robot puts Serve significantly down the cost curve, meaning they get cheaper and cheaper the more and more you make, and ahead of the competition as we roll out one of the largest autonomous fleets in the country in the coming months. Serve Robotics develops AI-powered, low-emission sidewalk delivery robots to make delivery sustainable and economical. Spun off from Uber in 2021 as an independent company, Serve has completed tens of thousands of deliveries for enterprise partners such as Uber Eats and 7-Eleven. The new robot has an expanded cargo bin that holds 4 large 16-inch pizzas. A new suspension system enables the robot to drive smoother and faster while protecting food quality. The third-gen robots also introduce emergency braking, stopping 40% more quickly. We're excited to have begun mass manufacturing of our third-gen robot in collaboration with Magna International. So this is really important. Magna is one of the largest automotive suppliers in the world, and now they're making these people's robots because they can make them at huge scale. They have an order for 2,000, but Magna can make far more than that in a year. Our cutting-edge robots will wheel into new cities and neighborhoods in 2025. Now get this. Earlier this month, the company announced a pilot partnership with Wing LLC to expand eco-friendly autonomous food delivery that it says will redefine last-mile delivery. Wing offers delivery with a fleet of lightweight, highly automated drones. In the coming months, select Wing deliveries will be picked up by Serve delivery robots from a restaurant's curbside and delivered to a Wing drone autoloader a few blocks away for aerial delivery to customers as much as 6 miles away. So what does that mean? The robot to drone delivery will enable merchants to tap into delivery without any changes to their facilities or workflow and significantly extend the delivery area of the sidewalk delivery robots. And here's where this is headed. We're excited to partner with Wing to offer a multimodal delivery experience that expands our market from roughly half of all food deliveries that are within 2 miles of a restaurant to offering 30-minute autonomous delivery across an entire city. So one other important point this article doesn't talk about. This could not be happening if Wing had not gotten FAA approval for its drones. So this means that the FAA has now started to sign off on mass drone delivery. I've been waiting for this for a couple of years. It took the FAA a while to complete their process, but clearly it's done now. At Wing, we've been delivering food and other goods directly to consumers for over 5 years, completing more than 400,000 commercial deliveries across 3 continents. So this is an extremely well-proven system now, which is why the FAA signed off on it. Wing drones fly above the gridlock and serve. Robots operate exclusively on sidewalks, so deliveries avoid being snarled in street traffic. Drones and robots both lower delivery costs for the operator and the consumer with no need for tipping. Both are fully electric. So I'll get to that other comment at the end of this one because it's much shorter. Company number 2, Nimble. Nimble, a pioneering AI robotics and autonomous e-commerce fulfillment technology company, today announced the successful close of $106 million Series C funding, elevating the company to a $1 billion valuation. So Nimble is now one of the latest unicorns. The funding round was led by FedEx. As part of their strategic alliance, FedEx has entered into a commercial agreement to scale its FedEx fulfillment service. So FedEx fulfillment is like Amazon fulfillment. Goods are staged at their facility and fulfilled as orders come in. So they're scaling this FedEx fulfillment service using Nimble's technology and fully autonomous 3PL model. Nimble says the new capital will be strategically deployed to scale robot manufacturing and system deployments. So Nimble is now going into mass production with the investment of this money. By the way, thanks to Business Wire for this. More than 90% of warehouses today still operate manually with minimal or no robotics. So the warehouse automation process has barely begun, is what that means. Even in today's most automated warehouse, the limited intelligence of robots has restricted their use. Now, here we get to the point. Nimble has broken through these limitations by developing an intelligent, general-purpose warehouse robot, the first of its kind, capable of performing all core fulfillment functions. So this robot will do everything in the warehouse. Nimble has unlocked a new generation of fully autonomous turnkey fulfillment centers. Did you catch that? Fully autonomous. That are simple, reliable, and more cost-efficient, said Fei Li, AI pioneer and Nimble board director. So if Fei Li is involved with this thing, it's real. The unattractive return on investment and operational challenges of patchwork systems to date has limited the adoption of robotics to just 10% of the warehouse market. Nimble directly addresses this gap with turnkey autonomous fulfillment centers. So what does that mean? Nimble provides the entire fulfillment operation and gives it to the people and they start using it. Nimble's autonomous fulfillment centers are controlled by its cloud logistics platform, which orchestrates fleets of its general purpose robots. And by the way, just like the last video, these robots are all interconnected and all learn from each other, so their learning will be exponential. Scott Temple, president of FedEx Supply Chain, says Nimble's cutting-edge AI robotics and autonomous fulfillment systems will help streamline operations and unlock new opportunities for our customers. Nimble develops next-gen autonomous e-commerce fulfillment centers, end-to-end turnkey warehouses that operate at a fraction of the cost and complexity of today's leading goods-to-person based warehouses. So that's 2 more companies, 3 in the last week announced going into mass robot production. The question on the table was, has robotics now gone exponential? In my opinion, yes, it has just hit the inflection point. So what does this mean, especially in combination with the last video? As I said in that video, you do not want to be a warehouse worker. While Agility can build 10,000 humanoid robots a year, Magna can build hundreds of thousands of robots a year. Not only that, but these robots are clearly getting much, much more powerful AI, making them fully autonomous. The number of times that fully autonomous was quoted in these two articles is all you need to know. So for my viewers, if you work in a warehouse, start thinking about what you want to do next in your career, and then take proactive steps to get that different job that you want to get now. Why? This is 2024, but it's almost over. Before 2030, warehouse jobs will be rapidly disappearing. And you don't want to put yourself in that position looking for a new career when an army of newly unemployed people is looking. Don't do that to yourself. Look now. But first, think about what you'd really like doing for work. Find a passion if you can, something that really excites you. And then do your prep. Redo your resume, pick target companies, reach out to them where you live unless you want to move or are willing to move, and then hit them hard. It's well documented, and I can personally attest to this, that to get a new, really good job requires hundreds of resumes being sent out. This is all over the press now, and I've personally experienced it. So AI is already exponential and has been for a couple of years now. Robotics is now going exponential. This means that the pace of change is going to increase further dramatically. And it also means that you're going to have to be extremely proactive and manage your career very actively going forward. And again, there are plenty of career paths that will be hard to automate. I've talked about a bunch of them, but there's plenty out there. So do yourself a favor, watch some of my other videos where I talk more about that. Get it together, redo your resume, research companies, start sending out resumes, and change to doing something not just different, but something you really like doing that's different. If you like this video, please like, subscribe, and share. Also, please support us on Patreon. We really need your financial support to continue to grow and scale the channel. And we're starting to get that support on Patreon. I'm very grateful to the viewers doing that, and I'm very grateful to my subscribers. So thanks so much for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Take care. Bye.